Hello, hello, hello. Today's October the 31st. I'm feeling a little sluggish today. I was going to do a live stream today. I find myself, I got up at 9, after 9 this morning, went to bed fairly early, 10ish, and I think I have what they call island crud, where run a little fever, hot and cold. You know, I I get this, not normally. I was never sick at very few days in the U.S. I come here, I'm sick more here than I ever have been. I think it's the weather, rain, sunshine. But today we're going to talk about Wallace. He's from Behold. He's embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to write you this. This is something that's been on my mind for a while, and I noticed you do a lot of videos. I've been a long-time subscriber of yours, and I'm embarrassed to say I ran out of money. I've been here, I arrived here 3 years ago. I came here with $35K in cash, and in bank I had $100K in the United States of America. And what he means 35K cash is he had availability. He brought the 10K, but had the other available here. I'm sorry to say, I spent it all. And I'm writing you this to let others know it costs the same to live here as it did in the States. My house was paid for. My cars were paid for in the United States. I sold my cars but kept my house. I'm very happy I did not sell my house in Denver. My wife, which he came here to get married and meet her and find out if it's really true. Me, I don't know. Will plan to go back to the United States. I filed yesterday for the USCIS visa and are getting all the papers together for that. Where did the money go? Well, I could give you a list, but we did not spend it like going island to island, island hopping and all the things. We did travel from time to time. We spent, I remember one time, $1,000 on a trip, but that was like our anniversary. So I have a new car here. I spent some. I have a new house. I have land. It's a humble house, very humble, made of mock-on and concrete. It's a 10-meter by 10-meter house. The land is very small, nothing fancy, but costs ate him up here, he said. And which I know that I can vouch for that extensively because nickel and dime you to death. 40 here, 40 there, 100 here, 100 there. Before you know it, you go $1,000 really easy. $400 a month for electric in that little house. 10-meter by 10-meter house, $400 electric. He probably had aircon on. He does not say in this. I mean, that's a lot of money. $400 a month in a little house. Well, I shouldn't say that. Mine is 140, 150, and I have solar. Like that's on, this is on solar, this is on solar, everything's on solar. The laptop, the chargers, well, everything you think of is on. Internet, satellites, all on solar except for the aircon. The only thing that's on solar. Nothing fancy but electric 400. And it's just me and my wife. Family comes over from time to time. We feed them, of course. And I spent $10K on SRV, the money. But where did it all go? It's all gone. Every bit of it. I'll be flying back to the States. Wallace doesn't say how old he is. I suspect he's probably around my age, maybe younger. I'm flying back to the States to get a job and save a little more money and get my house ready for my wife. I will fly back here during that time, and then he will pick her up whenever the visa is, whether it's 1 year or 2 years accordingly, which we all know it could be a long time, a year or so. Some of our things that we did was we bought furniture. We bought like a TV, stuff like that everybody has to have. But if you add all that up, it's less than $1,000. We also helped buy a tuk-tuk for one of her brothers of 10K. We put down for that. He makes the payments on that. 10K peso was $200. But he goes on and on here. But basically, he says here, I've decided that it'd be better for us there in the States because I'm worried. As he says here, I'm worried for my health. I'm worried for her health. I'm worried about things, and we can get back. I'm on Medicare, Medicaid, and I can get back on there for that. He had an experience there in Behold. Went to the doctor, and the doctor gave him medication for whatever ailment. He doesn't tell me what it is. And so he'll be heading back there. At least he says I'll be covered and taken care of. That's one thing. I don't know. So I'm sorry to hear that, Wallace. I'm sorry to hear you ran through the money, and I'm sorry to hear that happened to you. It happens to many. You're not the only one that's happened to. You're not the only one that's gone through 40, 50, 60 grand here in a period of time. I've been here 7 years. I hate to add up how much money I've gone through. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. It's something that is a burden that you don't think about, that you can spend as much here as you can anywhere else. But Wallace's story, he wanted me to go out, send this out to all my subscribers to let the guys know is just kind of not jump into things. Don't jump into things that are, okay, let's go buy a new car. Let's go do this, do that. They're going to sell the car. Of course, he said he's going to take a beating on the car here. You probably have to give it away. And I can vouch for that. Once you buy something here, selling it is strictly impossible. To sell this property and land, you'd have to find somebody, another American or foreigner, to buy that, to buy this, because you're not going to get the money back out of it. And I'm not saying I want to. This is for RR. I bought this for RR and her children and grandchildren, because she's going to have 10, 15 kids, she said. What? She's in the room and I've said that. How many kids? 15? She's going to be like grandma, have 10, 15 kids. I'm joking with her. She's on her phone, so she's like her mother. She's on the phone, and see you later, alligator. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Prayers to Mr. Wallace. Hope everything goes well with USCIS. I hope you get your wife there. I hope your health is okay. Sorry to hear it. And prayers to the family across the street. Well, he lost at 4:30 this morning. Lost a 39-year-old lady that was had kidney disease. I'm sorry, liver, and hepatitis, and she died. She's 39 at 4:30 this morning. So prayers to the family. I'm so sorry to hear that. Lady passed over here. We have 13 people that we know right now that are sick and not doing well, and very sick. I'm talking surgery sick, all needing funds and money. I suggest everybody really listen to me really quick. If you can't get the Maxi card because the hospitals aren't available, find you some type of insurance. Whether, even if it's Philly Health, you got to pay that $400 a year for the family plan. Let your wife get it. I'm covered under Ruth, but we bought this FICO. It is a savings, FICCO. You go online, there's thousands, not thousands, there's many offices throughout the Philippines. They've been in business a long time. They have a card. Recently, my family member she has to get shots every month for her sickness. And the shots cost 7,000 peso a shot. And she has to have it every month. And the fees for the blood work, 1,000 here, 20 here, 20 there, 20 here, 20 there, is what I'm trying to say. And the insurance covered it for her. And it's been covering it for her. So that's a good thing. And it's an insurance card. It's insurance. The pamphlet, I had it here. It's a big pamphlet. It shows many facilities that have it. So, guys, if you're out there, this is not it. But anyway, guys, you're out there, take a look at that. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time on Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Where's Mommy at?
Daddy, have you seen my tokens?
Your brother has them.